I'm DeMendonca, and I just wanted to, this is like day 2 of my 90-day challenge, and I just wanted to really talk about the quality of your life right now, because I know what it's like, working, you're trying so hard to do something with your business or your dance career or whatever it is in your life right now, and we just try so hard and we're working all the time. We kind of forget, what we've achieved so far, because that really is what's going to make a difference to your quality of your life, how you're feeling right now. And I know for sure when I look at, my achievements and just stopping from what I'm doing right now, instead of being tied down to the computer like how I used to be. I used to really be tied down to my computer from morning, be the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning and the last thing I do before I go to bed at night, was switch it off. And it was like, I was on the computer all day, and that is just draining. It's draining. So if you're doing that right now, I really want you to just stop and look at the overall quality of your life. I mean, there's so much different areas of your life right now, and you need to have the balance. I mean, I remember when I went to Jamaica like a few months ago, and I was chatting to some of the locals there, and they were saying to me, Dawn, you got the balance. And when they said that to me, I really did think to myself, have I really got the balance? Because well, there's the relationship area of your life, there is, there's health, wealth, everything which you can have in your life, and you have to actually, just be working on every aspect of your life, and just really, not ignoring any of it. I mean, I'm taking a walk right now in my area where I live, which is just on the suburbs of London, and I'm just taking a walk because I can't tell you the last time really I actually did take a walk. I drive everywhere. I drive everywhere, even to my local store, and it's like, this is disgusting. I really just, why don't I just take a walk? What's wrong with taking a walk sometimes? So I'm just taking a walk, and just getting with the nice fresh air. It's a nice sunny day today, so I'm making the most of the weather, and this is good for my health. There's nothing wrong with walking, and actually it's been great. I've had a chance to really clear my mind and just think about the overall quality of my life, really, because there is a saying which says, the quality of your life is the quality of your emotions, and I really do believe that's true, because in order for you to really progress and move on with your life, you almost have to let go of certain things. Okay, you need to make space. It's like decluttering your house. You also have to declutter your mind and your emotions and your feelings in a way, in order to really move on with whatever it is you want to do in your life. And so when it comes to anything which you feel could be holding you back, to just really let go of that now. You have to just let go. So for instance, I held a few grudgements against, my parents and, certain members of my family from things which happened years ago. And to think, I carried that with me around for years. I actually brought those past emotions and feelings into my present life, which just wasn't serving me anymore. And all it took was really for me to say, do you know what, I actually forgive you, or I'm sorry for doing this. And just doing that just really cleared my conscience and gave me the freedom, and also an opportunity for whoever it is I had made up this, really built up this kind of feeling against that person, to really just open themselves up to me, and also realise that it wasn't the way which I thought it was, which sounds kind of silly, or I don't know what you make of that, but it's renewing, it's refreshing. And we're able to start a relationship with my parents, or whoever it is which I did speak to, on a new slate. And it's always, when you get that, and when you clear your conscience from that, it's you then realise that all of that's gone, and now you're free to really take on more. You're really free to take on more responsibility of whatever it is you want to achieve. You're able to just you're willing and ready, and you've got space for it now. So it's like with my work, it's a case of there's jobs in my work which I don't need to do anymore. I can delegate that and really start building up a team. So that's really going to be one of the things I definitely want to accomplish by the end of this year, is to really have a good team working for me. So anyway, so that's just what I wanted to share with you today. And yeah, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know, how you feel about this, where you are at right now. Are you willing to let go? There's, people say there's a lot of haters in this industry, and to be honest, I've come across some haters, but more than likely I've actually come across more people which support each other in the dance industry. So the fact that people say there's a lot of haters in this industry, I really do think that it's just human nature for us to pick up on the haters, the ones which stand out, rather than everyone else which does actually support each other. I really do believe that is what most people are like. It's just that we pick up on the negative, which is only human nature. So anyway, I'm signing off now, so please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment and give me a rating, and I'll see you in my next video. Wishing you a fantastic day.